What is good, you guys? What's going on, y'all? What is going on, everybody? I hope y'all are thriving and doing well, okay? Y'all, listen. It's early, 10:51 my time, y'all. And I have been getting a lot of DMs. And I was hoping that some people would just go back and look at my video on hoovering. But I think it's time for an update, because I have people who are telling me the narcissist is trying to come back. The narcissist has been hoovering me. What do I do? What do I say? What if they've learned their lesson? What if it is real? Or what if I just don't answer the hoover? Y'all, we teach the best bet is not to answer the hoover. You can't answer the hoover. There's no reason for you to answer a narcissist sucking you back in. For what reason would you want to answer the hoover? You didn't get enough with round 1, round 2, maybe 3 or 4? Have you not learned what happens when you go back to the narcissist? Have you not learned that all they do is lie to get what they want? Have you not learned that the narcissist doesn't offer anything of substance to a real relationship? Have you not learned that the narcissist does not know how to love? Have you not learned that the narcissist is selfish and everything that they do is for them? And that it's all about supply? Have you not learned that it's something that the narcissist wants from you? That they're only there to get whatever supply they were taking from you? Have you not learned that the narcissist only takes, and doesn't give anything but heartbreak and grief in return? What are we doing, y'all? What exactly are we doing here? I would think by now that we should know, even if it's not a romantic relationship, it's still the same with the narcissist. The outcome is still the same. There's nothing good that's going to come from dealing with the narcissist, y'all. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It doesn't have to be a sexual partner. They are a narcissist. It's the same thing. A bunch of lies and betrayal and belittling you and devaluing you and just being very condescending. There's nothing that a narcissist offers that can be good for you. So why would you want to answer the hoover? Again, I know that it feels good when they hoover you, right? Because in your mind is telling you they learned their lesson. Oh, they finally realized what they had with me, right? They understand that they messed up. That's not the case. That's in our minds, y'all. It's not the case with the narcissist. The narcissist could be damn well in between supply. The narcissist may want to come back to suck you back in because there's a supply that you offer that it can't seem to find anywhere else. But do you think that you're the only one that the narcissist is hoovering? That's not possible. The narcissist is usually hoovering all their exes or anybody who will answer first. It's always next in line with a narcissist, y'all. Why aren't we getting this? And if you're new here and you don't understand why you shouldn't answer their hoover, let me explain. Let me talk to you. Let me explain why you shouldn't answer the hoover. And what happens, right? When you ignore the hoover attempts, when the narcissist attempts to hoover you and you ignore them, they feel betrayed, ashamed, and they feel deeply abandoned too. You see, you guys, narcissism is a defense mechanism. And people say it developed, I've heard time and time again, psychologists and through studies and research, that it developed during a difficult childhood for the narcissist. And see, to cope with abuse and feeling unworthy of their so-called parents' love, right? The child creates a perfect vision of themselves, known as the false self. And see, this version of the false self, you guys, is usually a flawless version, and they can adapt to any situation. And over time, the narcissist hides behind this false self so much that it takes over. All right? Okay, listen to what I'm talking to y'all about. The real self never fully forms, leaving the narcissist with a deep emptiness instead of a true identity. Do y'all hear me? And all they have is this false self, which isn't real at all. So they need others to constantly validate it. And that's where the narcissistic supply comes in at. You see, beneath the mask, the narcissist hates depending on other people. And they're filled with anger and resentment. And any criticism or rejection triggers old wounds with the narcissist, causing a narcissistic injury. Okay? And guess what? When the injury is severe enough, the narcissist's grand sense of self collapses. And all that buried shame comes out. Okay? And since they can't deal with emotions, they blame people who hurt them and lash out in an uncontrollable rage. Y'all, all this, listen. Do you hear what I'm saying? When a narcissist meets a potential partner or someone they feel is a potential partner or source of supply, they create an idealized image of that person in their mind, even after devaluing and discarding them. And this perfect image stays in their head, pushing the narcissist to Hoover. This is why they do this, y'all. And if their hoovering is rejected, it triggers their fear of abandonment and the deep shame that they carry. Okay? You have to learn that the Hoover isn't for you. It's for the narcissist. Do you hear me? You got to understand something. You are in no way, shape, or form important to a narcissist. You're not invaluable, nor are you irreplaceable. It's not just that being hoovered, it's that you're being hoovered. It's everybody. It's mostly all their exes, if not all. The narcissist will take any of you to chase off the boredom. Okay? Narcissists hoover for in-between supply. So if you were to take them back, right? Their quest for new and more interesting partner will still continue. They're still going to be looking while they're dealing with you. And guess what's going to happen when they run into what they want, what they feel is ready to line up and be abused? You'll be discarded. Right off the bat, straight out of the blue. It'll come out of nowhere. And some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You can't play around talking about, oh, the narcissist is hoovering me. And I always ask people, right? If you've dealt with the narcissist already, and the situation shit is over, right? I said it, right? It's over. Why is the narcissist able to hoover you? How are they contacting you? And we all know that narcissists like to go around and they like to get apps and different telephone apps, and they'll email you, and if they know where you live, people tell me that narcissist sends flowers and all types of gifts. And now those things, right, with them knowing where you live, because not everybody can just get up and move away from their inhabited dwelling and just go somewhere else just because they're narcissists, right? Everybody's not financially equipped like that to just get up and move. I get that, right? Let me just tell y'all a quick little story. I had the narcissist sending gifts to my house, right? And you know what I did? Let me tell y'all what I did. Every time the gifts would come, I would throw them in the trash can. They wouldn't even make it inside, all right? And there would be no return address. Well, there would be no names. I don't want to say return address. There would be no names on these gifts. Y'all, I would take these gifts. They would never make it inside. They would go in the trash can as soon as I would get them. And when the narcissist kept doing this, kept sending gifts, you know what I did? I called the company where the gifts would come from. And I said, don't bring any. Don't send any. I don't care where they come from. Do not deliver anything else to my house. I don't want anything else from this individual. And if something else comes, I'm going to be forced to call the police. That's what's going to happen next. I don't know what they did. Don't give a damn what they did. Don't care what they did. The gifts stopped. Do you hear me? I don't know if they talked to the narcissist, reached out and contacted them, let them know we can't deliver any more gifts to this person's house for you. I don't know what they did. I never contacted the narcissist. They never got a reaction nor a response out of me. I stopped the gift giving straight like that. We're not playing these games, y'all. We're just not doing it. And when they download apps, all these different text now apps, and want to reach out to you from all these different call apps and stuff, you know what I did? Every strange number I didn't know, I didn't answer. And you know what I did? I got my phone number changed. I went through Gmail and blocked the narcissist every way possible. I got those narcissists, tired of trying to reach out to me. Y'all, I've been blacked out on Facebook for almost 7 years. I don't even do Facebook. Nope, I don't do Facebook. I actually don't do Facebook. I don't have a Facebook account. Well, I have a Facebook account. I just don't get on Facebook. There's no reason for me to be on Facebook. Y'all, I was active on Facebook, posting funny statuses all the time, making the people laugh, having a good time. Met that narcissist, found out what they was all about, did some research, got educated, and got my ass right off of Facebook. We're not doing that. We're not. This is not what we're doing. Any popular apps and I don't do dating apps at all. Any popular apps that I know that I can be aggravated by the narcissist, or they can reach out to me or happen to message me or send me, listen, I'm not there. I won't do it. I had to throw some emails away and restart a whole new email account. And my main email account, where everything was going, was the one I actually got rid of. I didn't want to do that, but you do what you have to do to get to your peace. And that's what I did. When you've ran across enough narcissists to know that this is aggravating, that this is not something you want to keep dealing with, that you won't be able to move on in your life without hearing from these individuals, you do what you gotta do. It doesn't matter how hard you think it is or things you don't want to let go of. Y'all listen. There was a time I picked up and moved, y'all. I had so much stuff in storage. The narcissist knew about my storage, the storage unit, because they had things stored in there as well. You want to know what I did? I left the whole storage unit there just because I didn't want them popping up and catching me there, seeing me anymore, being anywhere near me. I left everything and I moved to another city. We're not doing it. And y'all, that hurt me to have to do that. But again, you do what you gotta do to restore your peace. I lost a lot of stuff, y'all, that meant a lot to me. Listen, it meant a lot to me. But guess what? I always say it's materialistic, right? And the Bible talks about us being in the world, not of the world. And I'm not stuck on materialistics. I had to learn how to let go. All this was a part of getting my peace back. Doing whatever it is I had to do. Making sure that narcissist wasn't able to see me anywhere, wasn't able to hoover me, wasn't able to reach out to me. Y'all, it's the changes that you gotta make. And some of y'all don't want to do that. Some of y'all don't want the narcissist to reach out. And guess what? That's the worst mistake you can make. Because y'all, they don't stop. They don't get enough. They don't get tired. You got to know how to pick up and move on. You got to know when enough is enough, because they don't get enough, y'all. They don't. Narcissists, to me, they value every ex-partner equally. Everybody is fair game to them. And they might portray themselves to be upset over you, not entertaining their Hoover. But the truth is they don't give two flying Fs. The being upset is just a ploy to manipulate you into changing your mind. Anytime you give into a Hoover because the narcissist has been crying, begging, and pleading, they will be amazed by your stupidity and pleased about their grandiosity, I want to say. right? And the control they still have over you. The crying, begging, and pleading will stop the instant you accept them back into your life, right? And from then on, they'll continue where they left off, your devaluation. What you thought this was? What you thought was going to happen? No matter what the narcissist tells you about their love for you or them regretting their actions, they will do the same thing over and over again and discard you for someone else. This is the game. You see, Hoovers are established, to control. They still want to know if they have control over you. And when that control is established, you'll be blocked, ghosted, and ignored once again. What you thought was going to happen. See, the narcissist never gave a flying F about you. Hoovers are never because they miss you, love you, or change their minds, or they're sorry. It's not done for you. Do you understand? I need for y'all to get this, man. You are a placeholder, an in-betweener. Y'all, they could be hoovering you Monday and get an answer or run into a supply on Tuesday. And guess what? They can move all their things back into your house. And the moment you take them back, guess what they'll do? The narcissist will leave everything behind and go on to this new individual. You think not? Do you think not? I hope y'all hearing me. I hope y'all hearing me. You got to stand your ground and continue to ignore them. Unless you like being drained in every facet of your being and enjoy being a doormat. You have to keep the door closed on the narcissist and let them move on to whatever other support or whatever other supply or fuel supply or whoever else that they feel can give them what they want. Listen, sorry it's somebody else. Be glad it's not you. You don't need that drama. Trust you me, if you open the door again, right? If you open the door for the narcissist, that fun ride is going to be short. And before you know it, they will turn right back to negative reinforcement. And before you know it, they'll be strengthening that trauma bond all over again. It'll be like never before. Each time it's worse and worse and worse. But if you ignore them, right, their plan has been foiled and the tables have turned. They will either try harder, especially if they thought you were a good fuel supply. They'll try harder, or they'll go to somebody else. Let them go to somebody else. Because they only usually come back and try to hoover you when their current supply isn't meeting their insatiable need for gratification and adoration and attention. This is usually when they will try to hoover you. Remember, it's not for you, it's for them. I need for y'all to get this, all right? Let them get somebody else to do it. You understand? Narcissists dislike being ignored. It hurts their ego. Let them take that narcissistic injury that you're going to give them when you ignore that Hoover and get somebody else to do it. You guys, that's it for this video. I hope I helped somebody. All right? Take the time out to like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on your bell so you will know when I'm coming through with another video. Until next time.